Gonna get those out?
No, there's a lot coming out.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
It's gonna smell like buttholes.
Jesus. I'm going to be sleeping in here.
I mean, I can live with that.
Jesus.
That's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Well, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Show Title Petting Podcast. We still don't know. I'm Bravo.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Jason.
And we are enjoying the cool tasting beer of Light. Is it Miller Lite or is it just Light?
Miller Lite.
Miller Lite?
It's Miller Lite.
You can tell I know a lot about alcohol.
Yeah, I don't think there's a beer just called Light.
It is. It's really weak.
Copyrighted.
If it is, it's very weak.
Mm-hmm.
Like Miller Lite. But I like it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So I said I was going to start this podcast with this topic.
Yeah.
I regret that, but I'm a man of my word.
Damn right.
So I'm a man of the internet. I've been on the internet for a while.
We're scholars, yes.
Yes, an internet scholar. But the thing is that I'm more of like a Lovecraft scholar in that sometimes I go into corners of the library I'm not supposed to, and I unearth dark tomes. That
You like to
man
live
is not
dangerously,
supposed
of
to.
course.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Forbidden knowledge and shit like that.
In the library.
I'm not like
Dark web. What?
I don't go into the dark web, but but you find weird shit. Like, have you all heard of the ovipositor?
No, Kevin, please do explain for the audience.
So, the Christmas season is rolling around, so maybe think about this as a gift to any loved ones or, people you hate, either or. They're good for both. But basically, it's a special kind of dildo that is shaped like a giant alien or bug proboscis penis, something like that. Just a monster dick. And, no,
Yes.
See, here's the thing. Bad Dragon does a line of those, but that's not what makes the ovipositor special. What makes the ovipositor special is that it comes with accessories that allow you to make gelatin eggs that you can then put into the ovipositor that you can then put inside of you.
Hold up.
So
you're telling me you get dinner and a show?
All right, that's the end of the podcast.
That's it, Bert. I have reached the pinnacle of my comedy career. There it is. Wait, like you have to make the gelatin first? Like you have to get over your stove, heat up the gelatin, stir it a little bit, and just plunk the eggs in and put them in this dildo?
I think they're already made.
No, they give you the tools to make them.
See? I know my dildos. Don't question that.
But yeah, no, I don't know the whole process. I thought you had to freeze gelatin, but
or no, you have to like warm it up, put it
Order
and then
one.
freeze it.
We'll make it.
Send us money now. In fact, if you have one, send it to us.
No, God,
please,
please
no,
don't.
we don't want no.
I will take the bullet.
You take that bullet.
But yeah, no. So you have the accessories. You can cook your own gelatin eggs. You don't have to put them in the ovipositor. You can just eat them yourself. But that's part of the fun. It's just having them in the ovipositor and then just
Little.
So like, do you need like a team member to help you out, or is it like a solo act?
I'm pretty sure
it's preferred if it's team member.
So for those who live like an alien fantasy, it's preferred.
Yeah.
So call now, everybody, for your what's it called again? Ovipositor. If you call now, you get 2 for the price of 1, with plenty more eggs to go into that cooch.
Shoot me in the fucking mouth with a shotgun.
Nice how this.
Send us a shotgun so we could do just that.
All right. So moving on. Does anyone have anything else to talk about?
Jesus Christ! How do we go from that?
Okay, no. Here's the thing: is I have this weird kind of grossness.
Bravo, are you about to have like an awakening on the podcast? Like,
It's called an erection. It's okay.
Trust me, I know what that feels like. But like, okay, like I know that there are some people who kind of have a thing for like the whole eggs. I mean, the aliens bursting out. One of my it makes me so uncomfortable is I've seen, I guess, drawings or photos of where human beings have like holes right through them, but they look like hive holes, like you would see like in a beehive. Or people who have like a weird kind of skin condition where you like press hard on it and it just sinks in. Like, do you guys have one of those like weird things that just makes you immediately uncomfortable? Kind of like that dildo just made me.
I got one.
See, that's how you transfer shit.
You wanna know what it is?
Go ahead.
The Chinese.
No, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this.
Okay, go for it.
So, my friend Ricky knows all about this. I have this theory that the Chinese are trying to kill me as of recently.
And why is that, Jason?
All right. See, the thing is...
Now, mind you, Jason has the most Asian friends out of any of us.
Yes. I'm honorary Asian.
Yes, you actually are. I went to the whole ceremony with rice and everything.
Yes.
See, that was racist.
Yeah.
No, so
So now you're good.
I'm going to a wrestling event the next month. Spent about $400 to go to 2 days. Since I've been born.
That's $200 a day.
Yeah.
Math.
That was the Chinese themselves. Okay. So
Jesus.
So So the reason why I'm coming up with this theory that they're out to get me is because, one, I went to a seafood restaurant called Kim Tar. It was good the first time. Second time I got food poisoning. Never went back again. Second time, I went to Golden Hibachi. All you can eat Chinese food. Yeah, it's okay. No, not the greatest. It was near Alhambra, actually.
Oh.
Right over there where Carl Jr. is, near your house.
Oh, yeah, I've been there once. Yeah.
Got food poisoning.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. That's strike two. The third one. Goddamn you, Miller Lite. Motherfucking Victor, my best friend, said hi to me. He never says hi to me. And he's Chinese. He's up to something. It sounds like I'm losing my mind, but it's all coming together.
I have expected to be like, Victor said hi to me, and then I got food poisoning.
There was a pattern there.
Hey, man. Oh, my God.
Now I'm finding out my friend, my oldest friend, Franklin, I've known him since elementary. He's going to Taiwan for like 2 months. I think it's because the Chinese are kicking him out of Monterey Park. Or it's because of work. I'm pretty sure it's the first, more than the second.
Yeah, the latter doesn't sound like reasonable.
But he's Taiwanese, and they were once Chinese people, and they got kicked out of their own home, and they had to find a new island.
Do you see a pattern here,
Yeah.
Kevin? Do you see a pattern? Okay.
I don't know what the fuck to say here.
Do you know what? Okay, because I used to live in Alhambra.
Mm-hmm.
There was this story I heard back when I was younger, and I felt like I lived this moment.
Chinese.
Where, hold on to that. Where right now Alhambra is primarily known as an Asian community. Back when I moved in there in like 1998, maybe I think. I've been there for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
It was primarily like Caucasians, African Americans, Armenians, and like a sprinkle of Latins and other races around. I heard this story once from another Latin classmate. He's like, they used to call me Bravo as well back then. Like, Bravo, they came like the swarm one night. One day you wake up seeing English letters on the top of store brands, and next you see squiggly lines and going and saying, "What the hell is this?" And you know what? I don't blame them. They got good food and interesting culture. But what I do not like was that they took my local Ralph's away and changed it with the Supermarket 66 or whatever it's called.
68 Market.
Whatever. Ralph's was doing great business. I had a coupon for cookies that day, and to my surprise, I turned the bloody corner, and all I see is, where's my Ralph's? And I see the Ralph's logo on the floor. And I'm like, that doesn't belong there. And I slowly start approaching it like, no. And sure enough, it says, Market 68 coming soon. And I crunch that
Was this
coupon
the
in
one
my
near
hand.
San Gabriel?
This is the one on Main Street.
I like how you got hit with like reverse gentrification.
You've never been to our old neighborhood, huh?
I picked Bravo up once.
Yeah.
and that's about it.
Okay, so where Bravo lived, I was the city over that, which is Rosemead. It is
right.
it is predominantly Asian. Like it's from Alhambra to
They're pushing us further east.
like yeah. It's pretty much Asian.
Yeah,
but
it's pretty much Asian,
The
yeah.
cool thing is, if you ever want really good Asian food, you don't have to
yeah.
go far from LA. You could just go over there, and they have some amazing like pho dishes. You've got good ramen shops, Korean barbecue. The Korean barbecues is more towards Rolling Heights now.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah, but especially in Alhambra, for anybody who's interested in like really loves Asian culture from a variety of different things, Vietnamese, Chinese, Cantonese, I think Mongolian at some point. Alhambra, Rosemead are like a pinnacle area for Chinese Asian culture, cuisine. Sorry.
yeah. And this is just a special shout out to someone I know. Fuck you, Chow. All right.
You know,
Moving on.
It's funny we talk about China and Chinese because I'm actually going to be going to China in a couple of days. Actually, I'll be in China for like a month.
Wow.
And it's going to be fucked.
Like good fuck?
Yeah, good fuck.
Good fuck. Good
Yeah.
fuck.
You okay there, Jason?
No.
Jason's been giving me like a death glare for like the past like
He's like,
8
you
seconds.
better come back white.
What?
Because he's like, I'm not going to get in the room with no chain.
Jesus. All right. This episode is offensive on so many
Oh,
sensibilities.
come
on,
Hey,
dude.
I started it with the freaking Avomazzer stuff.
If you think it would be bad if our friend Toby was here, you would
Go ahead,
feel,
tell him about Toby
You would be
again.
feeling so uncomfortable.
All right, hit me with the Toby tales.
All right. Toby.
The Toby trilogy.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, he's got a saga.
Toby, I was like, Toby, what is the average lifestyle of a Vietnamese man? And he'll tell me the same thing. They grow old, bitter, they hang out in front of a coffee shop, they smoke, and they squat, and they talk shit all day. Those are his words.
Didn't he also like to be called, I am Toby the Viet Cong? And it's just like against America? He's like, against the Vietnamese. He's like, aren't you Vietnamese? I know damn well what I am.
Nah, I love you, Toby.
Oh yeah, he's a great dude.
But yeah, Chinese.
You know, it's interesting. Like, I'm actually writing for a show called Explore China that we're, getting off the ground. And so I'm learning a lot about, like, Chinese culture and all that, including jinbing. It's basically just a pancake that you put some, like, vegetables and stuff into, and then you put a bunch of hot sauce on it, and then you roll it over and you eat it while it's, like, still, like, nuclear hot. And I know so much about jinbing now because I had to write about it all the time.
I know, because from time to time I get a little bit of Chinese facts from Kevin over here. Kevin, would you like to delight them with another Chinese fact?
Hit me with a prompt. Like, what's one you remember?
About I think it was something about delicious. Or the food.
Oh,
Something about delicious.
Okay,
What
so-
a very vague.
You asked for a problem.
So there's a wine museum right outside of Shanghai, and the fact that there's like a wine museum is a little bit weird to me. But rich people fuck me up. That's just in general. But anyway,
One day we'll be those rich people.
so there's an international wine museum right outside of Shanghai, and what makes it special is that one, it's in like the one mountain in the area. Like Shanghai is entirely flat. There's just like one mountain, and in that mountain was an old military bunker that was abandoned and then rediscovered, and then they
Then they abandoned it again.
yeah, no. So some like kids went in, turns out it's haunted. They made a great horror movie. Anyway, so a bunch of people found this abandoned military bunker in the middle of the one mountain in Shanghai, and their immediate thought was, let's make a wine museum out of this. So you open up like a fucking like a vault door with like the spinning wheel,
what are those?
like
Yeah.
The Fallout.
yeah,
vault.
like the ding, 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 and like open it up, and it's like concrete walls, but it's like covered in like wine shelves and like flags, because like rich people from all over the world store their wine here. And like you might be thinking, why the fuck would you put a wine museum in a military bunker? Two reasons. One, when you have so much money, you just do random shit for the hell of it. But two, it's because the air inside this mountain, like inside this cave, was like the perfect temperature to store wine.
Really?
Yeah, it's just naturally cool, naturally like this level of humidity. So it's basically like a natural wine cellar. So they don't have to have any electronic machines in it at all.
No, keep going, keep going.
No, hang on, I'm waiting for you to like stop with the creak in the chair.
That's not gonna stop.
But yeah, no. So they don't have like any electronic machines at all. They just take like you just grab a wine bottle, you take it in here, and it chills, because it's just naturally that cool. But the thing is that the caretaker there, the curator, he was this like very like skinny like Asian dude, and he kind of spoke a little bit like Igor in the Frankenstein movie.
So you want Pico Noir, eh?
Yeah, would you like to know? Would you
Did you
like
say Pinot Noir?
yeah? Would you like to know more about wine?
Is it a 75 or a 76?
Yeah.
It's this way.
But our segment ends with this dude like drinking a glass of wine, and the host asks like, "Oh yeah, what does wine chilled in a bunker taste like?" And the guy drinks the wine. It's super dramatic, and he goes, "It's very delicious wine." And me and Lewis, my editor coworker, were just fucking dying laughing. Because like we were delirious at this point. We've been working for so many hours. We just
That's right.
heard
You've been
this dude
working for
talk.
so many hours. the
Yeah,
past 2
we
days.
heard this dude talk. We just hear it's very delicious wine, and we just fucking died.
It's like put it on remake. Delicious.
Yeah. So now, and here's the thing that has ruined the word delicious for me.
Ah.
Now, whenever someone says delicious, my immediate thought is it's very delicious.
That reminds me of like something from work because like, you guys are laughing because of your what you're saying at work. I was at work.
You don't have to justify the transition, man. Just fuck it up.
No, but it's funny just because I'm sitting at the computer typing, doing emails. All of a sudden, one of my clients went in the room. I was like, the fuck? They opened the door. I'm like, you guys okay? Oh yeah, everything's fine. Still screaming. I go, what the fuck? So I go, should I call like the doctors or something? And they're like, no, it's fine. We're acting. I was like,
Should have called me up. I was like, Ryan, is this acting? I was like, yeah,
So-
that's about right.
she goes in, guy's screaming for another like 4 more minutes. Someone from the 6th floor comes down. Hey, someone dying in your stage? I'm like, it's acting. He goes, really? Sounds like constipation. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. That's happening in that room. And when they were done, I just like they walked out, and the guy was like, yeah, it was a really nice studio. He walked away. Go in the room. Like, what the fuck happened in here? This is the funniest thing. It's like someone screaming. Dude, it scared me too. I'll be like, ah!
I like how apparently he screamed like not like a person, but like a Muppet. Like,
I don't want to act. No, like he like legit screamed.
Like blood curling, kind of just.
no, he just screamed. Like like that.
maybe that was one of like the vocal exercises that like actors do, like when they,
Damn,
like,
I never heard of one of those.
yeah, where they're just like, or like, unique New York.
Oh my god,
the
that was so hard.
I fucking love the opening to Anchorman, where he just starts saying a bunch of like nonsense phrases, like the Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
The Human Torch could not get a bank loan. Try saying, okay, because I'm taking this voiceover class, and one of the tongue twisters, the exercise they gave us was, New York, you need New York. You need unique New York. Try saying that.
I can't.
New York, unique New York.
Nope.
You need unique New York.
New York, you need New York. Actually, no, I think you're right. Never mind.
New York, you need New York. You need unique New York.
We'll play it back and we'll find out later.
Roll the tape.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have tape? Okay.
No, we don't have to. I don't think that's how tape worked.
Okay, here was one thing. Since I didn't really get to address this in the October podcast, you showed me VHS, okay?
VHS 2.
VHS, you're right.
I
VHS
I didn't show you the first VHS because for some reason on Netflix right now, they only have VHS 2. Not VHS 1, not VHS 3 going viral, only VHS 2. Why? I don't know.
Don't look at me. I'm not behind that
Jason,
production.
you're somehow involved with this.
Is it the Chinese?
Anyway,
Chinese.
go on, Bravo.
So,
Chinese.
that should be the title. The Chinese. We love them.
I just see the disappointing look.
Guys, I'm going to be in China, all right? The Communist Party is going to hear
They're
this.
not going to know it's you.
Well, tell them I send them my regards.
They're the 10 people who watch our. It's like the high Chinese officials. You're like, it's a good podcast. Who is this guy?
I don't know, dude. I don't know why. When you did that, I heard Russian.
Not. Oh my god.
Everything's Russian to me.
To be fair, they're like right next to each other.
He's got it
Right?
there. No, but my job is predominantly the coworkers are Russian, and I'm not talking like Russian American. I'm like full
Like
blood.
pure
Like,
Putin.
Like they finish their work day and it's like, let's drink vodka.
well, not that kind of Russian.
No,
but,
they'll be like water break.
Come on,
Good.
that's like the one requirement to be a Russian.
They'll be like good water break.
dude. So
Is that Grey Goose? No.
one of
it's
my
water.
coworkers. You remember I told you I have a hatred for mole?
Yeah.
He told me something that made mole sound like 6 times delicious. They have this porridge, and it's made out of rice or something. I don't know what exactly.
It's not rice porridge.
But he said, he basically said, do you know as like a kid, you remember like those little like cheap toy stores you would go to as a kid, and they had that little gooey shit in the little container?
Yeah. It was like slime, but not slime.
You know
yeah.
the texture and like the way it looks.
Yeah, that's like it reminds
He
me of
said-
avocado, and I hate that.
No, not like that. Like actually like because avocado's not like
Like
gooey.
it kind of made that.
Yeah. That's what the porridge looks like. like that to any. And I go, what did it taste like? He goes, there was no taste. It was just there was no taste. And he goes, if you had money, you'd put sugar, cinnamon in it. But if you didn't, you just ate it like that.
Man.
And he goes, it was cheap, something easy for every family to make. And he goes, my mom would make me eat that shit. And he says, that's the one. He's like, that's the one thing. If you like, you know what they say, if you could eradicate anything, it'd be that shit.
He's like my man. Sorry,
my man.
My mother made me eat this shit. So when they say, "Hey, why do you eat 15 McDonald's hamburgers every day?" I says, "Why? It's my goddamn right."
God bless America.
What about you guys? Like, what did you grow up that you fucking hated eating? Because for me, it was mole. I hate mole. I still hate mole to this day.
I mean, mine's boring. I just don't like green beans.
No?
I found out if you drown
Hey,
them.
boring, man.
Yeah, I mean, like green beans. I find out if you drown them, balsamic vinaigrette, they're all right. But if it's like just by themselves, nah. I'm not
But
into
like, did you like? Was that the one thing you like? Like to this day, you still don't eat it.
like I said, if I drown them in balsamic vinaigrette, like if I get lost in
No,
the
but
sauce,
I
Like
eat
just
them.
pure green beans,
yeah.
no go.
You can change it though. You can change at least by adding to it. For mole, you can't do that. That's fucking shit.
Yeah, it's an already prepared dish.
Oh, it's fucking.
For me,
Oh, I hate mole. Fuck you, mole.
avocado.
Like the actual fruit itself.
Both the guacamole version of it, and avocado straight from the actual.
Is it the taste or the
The
texture?
texture. The taste, I can okay with. It feels weird. It tastes weird to me, but the texture itself, it always triggers like
Does your mom or dad just eat it like? Just,
Oh, of course.
do they put salt on it?
No.
My mom does that.
Well,
She puts-
my mom sometimes does.
yeah,
But my mother's like a
will
gladiator.
your
she
mom
don't give
like
it
cut it in half, take the
seed out?
the seed out, and then sprinkle salt on it, and just take a spoon and
Look, there'll be days. She don't take no spoon.
Yeah, you guys are having a very California conversation because in Indiana,
Tell us, inform us about Indiana.
In Indiana, we don't do like avocados. Like that's the thing. Like I came to
They
California.
don't survive all the way over there.
When I first moved to California, it was just like I'd come and it'd just be like menu items where it'd be like, hey, there's a burger with avocado. Hey, you can get some avocado toast because you're a fucking millennial. Hey, it's just hey, you know this shit? You know this hot dog? Boom, avocado on it. Just like
You think this is meat? No, it's not.
So
Avocado
you've never
meat.
had just an avocado just by itself?
no, we don't have avocados in Indiana.
No, but I'm saying here now.
Yeah, no, I mean I wouldn't know what to do with it.
We can go to the King Super King Market. They're cheap there and
Oh,
very
yeah.
good actually.
Where's fuck, what's it called? Goddamn, the Spanish market. The real
Superior?
yeah. There's no,
El Super?
is
Yeah,
there,
they're around here. Yeah.
I'm about to say, bro. So if you don't have them over here, holy shit.
Oh no! Come on, it's. I can't really shoot. I can't really reveal where this is because we're so popular. But yeah, no. They're
nowhere in
around.
LA.
I will say though, there was a Latin supermarket back in my nowhere hometown in Indiana, and we got this like chili spice that we were gonna put it on like meat and stuff like that, and then the owner of the store was like, no, put it on watermelon, and we're like, what? Yeah, put the spice on watermelon. I'm like, oh, okay, and yeah, no, it's like this hot chili spice that you put on sweet watermelon, and oh my god, it's the best ever.
What's the? I don't know if it's a drink or anything. It's a lot of. It's like the fruit vendors, but they put that the mango and the chili pepper, and then they put like, you know what I'm talking about?
It's not. It's ponche,
Is it
champurrado.
Is it champurrado?
I'm not sure. See, here's where it falls down. According to many of my family members, I'm a failure as a Mexican.
That's fine.
Wow, no real backup. Thanks.
That's fine.
Did you want us to disagree with you, or?
I mean, just not say anything would be nice. Yeah.
This is still tied up pending.
This is odd, Lou.
Yeah, this is oddly. What are you talking about? You had the wrong show.
Like, here's the thing. I'm not a fan of avocado. Now, mind you, I didn't just taste it once and be like, ugh, no, I'm not. I tried it throughout my life. You know, in preschool, kindergarten, middle school, elementary school, whatever the hell it's called. I've given it a chance. I've never got into it. My father used to criticize me and tease me relentlessly. Every single time there was chili, like either like small little bell peppers or, I mean, the bell peppers were fine, but like, what are those like small like chilies?
Jalapenos?
Jalapenos, thank you. My mother used to grow her own as well. Like, these were tiny little things, but these things were bombs.
Wait, were
compared
they
to-
green or orange?
They were all sorts of color. Red,
'Cause
green, orange.
Green are jalapenos. the little small short one. Those are habaneros. Those motherfuckers are hot.
Yep.
Those are like
The-
asshole hot.
Those are like taking a bunch of pissed off like fire ants and putting them directly under your tongue.
Yeah.
Well, this is how my father ate. Because any single time we'd have, like, we'd be eating dinner as a family, which, well, weirdly enough, he's like, son, why don't you put some chili in your frijoles? And I was like, why? I'm happy with my frijoles. He's like, don't be a bitch, son. Put some chili. Make it taste good. I'm like, Dad, I could taste the frijoles without the chili, Dad. And it'd just be a standoff every single meal. And my mom was like, just let him. He's like, no, this is why he's not a man. He's like, just because I have a degree and a well-paying job, that doesn't make me a man. But I don't eat chili. It makes me a pussy. And he's just like, yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
about how it
does.
works.
He's like, and so one day my mom, because again, like I said, she grows these little just for fun. She's got a hell of a green thumb. She's like, here, like, oh, what are those? He's like, they're the chilies I grew. He's like, are they hot? He's like, I think so. He's like, no, they're not. Now this man, as long as I've known him, has fucked up his system by putting chili or hot shit on everything he's eaten.
I can respect that.
Never seen this man like,
So
oh
he has
god,
an ulcer in his stomach. Like
pretty
that.
much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's only about like this big.
Just 10. This man is like, pfft, and he's like, now I wouldn't eat 3. He's like, you're so machito, is he like macho, as he's looking at me like pussy, and I'm like, please go ahead, because I know exactly what's gonna happen, because I saw my mom eat one, like half of one, and she was like, oh Jesus.
Y'all
Zesty.
say it in Spanish.
Ay, Dios mío. and my dad goes and he's like, hey, it's nothing, and he continues eating, and he's eating, and he has his fork like all the way up, and he stops. Never seen this man stop his fork as it's going into his mouth. Ay, Dios mío. Oh, he never said that, but that's like the look of his face. Now, I got my father's wonderful genetic sweating. And this man, again, we were in a cool room, the fan was going. He started sweating bullets. And he's like, see, I'm macho. And I'm like, Dad, would you like some milk? And he's like, yeah. He's just like, that's too bad. This is the last cup. Because apparently, since I left home, all the milk consumption was like 80% me, because they just buy 1 gallon of milk and it lasts them like 2 weeks, and for me it lasts us like half a week.
And
he's
true.
like,
this motherfucker drinks his
That's
milk.
true.
His bones are as strong as titanium.
damn right.
I tried to break his arm once while he was sleeping. It didn't even budge.
I broke my own arms. So, and so I'm just like, so Dad, how does it feel to be spicy? And I thought I was looking cool. My brother's like, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, that's my oh damn. Like, that's my family. So I'm just saying to any of you out there, just because you don't eat guacamole or chili and you're Latin, or you're an honorary Latin, as someone is an honorary Asian, it's okay. That doesn't make you any less of a person.
Yeah, just get yourself.
Shut the fuck up. Right? You're not making my point.
Yeah, it's interesting you were talking about like genetics before when you were talking about your sweating. What I find interesting about you, Bravo, is your taste in women isn't like because of
Oh my
things.
God.
Do you mind if I just put you on blast
Go
here real
right
quick?
ahead.
Yeah.
No, wait, let me just preface by saying this. What I do a lot is I'm a very tactical and analytical person. Am I a human being? We have yet to find out. Go ahead.
That was a real that just makes what I'm about to say even more confusing.
Exactly.
That,
Good.
That was,
They won't
that was
understand.
Anti-context.
They won't understand.
Yeah.
Good.
Anyway, so what I found out about you, Bravo, is that your taste in women is not in like, oh, I like black girls or white girls, or I like fat girls or skinny girls or whatever, or
Yeah.
just like even the standard like I like big tits or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. Your thing is you want girls with great genes. Specifically for your
Not
future
genes.
children. Like at one point I was just like, Bravo, what's your perfect girl? It's like, oh, someone who's tall, has a well-paying job in a higher social class, red hair, just to kind of, because that means that she's got like those genes that will like go against mine. And like, I remember at one point you were just like, yeah, no, I just gotta get with the girl with the best genes so my kids have a fighting chance. The less genes they have from me, the better.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
But she really dude, I'm sweating laughing at just how that is so much truth. It's the saddest thing because I live one of the saddest realities. To clarify, okay? Look, he's right. I mean, I'm a fan of, if I find a woman attractive, I find a woman attractive. I have just had better experiences with Caucasian women, specifically redheads. Shut the fuck up. Now, do I genetically have some flaws? Yes, we all do. When your doctor tells
Speak for
you
yourself.
When your doctor tells you, yeah, most of the problems that you're experiencing right now are genetics, and says, well, sorry, son, there's nothing you can do. And I say, what if my brother doesn't have this? And the doctor tells you, well, that's your life. you really, and you've been told this since childhood, okay? When you are having grown-ass medical problems as a 12-year-old, okay? You kind of start questioning your future and the kind of line you want to leave. And so I'm thinking, if I can find, because I have cousins who are a lot taller than me, like 6 feet and all that whatnot. I'm like rolling a strong 5'7". And by God, all right.
Jason and I am trying so hard not to laugh at that.
I'm so sick of being 5'7" and not reaching the goddamn top shelf without assistance. Okay?
I know a solution for you.
Go ahead. I swear to God, if you say like bigger shoes or something dumb like that, I know you.
High heels, man. Come on, they're gender neutral.
Here's how you can save the world from your genes.
Fuck no! Don't just say just die.
No, besides that, there's more to it.
I don't want to save them for my jeans. I want to save my jeans.
So here's what you can do. You can buy a real doll. Get her exactly the way you want it. Let the line end with you and let Derek take the lead.
No, as much as I love my brother, I will not leave the future of our family to him.
Watch. I don't. Oh no, that's fucked up.
Don't you jinx it? Don't you jinx it, dude?
I don't want to say anything. No, good. Just go on to the next subject. It's fucked up.
That's. I mean, I'm not embarrassed by it. I mean, again, if I love her, I love her. If she just happens to be taller than me, richer than me, better looking than me, and I got her, I did something right.
Bro, where'd you find her? Fucking Costco or something? She was on the clearance sale.
What? I found her in the aisle of clearance sale looking for the same thing I was.
If Bravo's going to buy a woman, he's going to buy them from Target.
Yeah.
The classier.
You go to Costco when you want to get a harem, because then you get it in bulk.
And no one's got time for that, man.
You don't want to be a Mormon?
You gonna be a Mormon?
Get him in bulk.
Oh, shit.
But like on the list of things that fuck me up, along with rich people, Mormons fuck me up. No, okay. So
No, just end it right there. That's the best ending.
I have a story, and I need to tell it. I need to tell the world this story.
Oh, the Mormons.
I need to preface this by saying I don't know if they were Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, man.
They kind of blend together to me. Anyway.
They all wear very nice, like, shirts and pants.
Yeah.
So they wake you up at an ungodly time.
Yes. So I'm in Indiana. It's high school. I'm driving around with a stoner friend of mine. This is before, I like left Indiana and became the person I am today.
Yeah.
So I'm driving around, stoner friend in the passenger seat, and we see two people, either Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses. I say this because they're in white button-downs, khaki pants, and bicycle helmets. And they were, they had books in like bags on their bicycles. Mm-hmm. And so my stoner friend rolls down the passenger side window and yells something at these two gentlemen as they're biking along. I can't remember what it was. I just remember it wasn't very nice.
It wasn't very Mormon.
Was not very Mormon. So I drive past and I'm like, dude, why'd you do that? It's like, they're Mormons. What are they gonna do? As he says
and that's when he knew he fucked up.
As he says that, we drive further down the street and hit a red light. And as I'm sitting at this red light, I look in my rearview mirror and I see these two Mormons pedaling furiously toward us. And my friend and I are freaking out like, oh my God, turn green, turn green, turn green. And right as they are about to catch up, the light turns green. I just fucking floor it. What were those Mormons on bikes going to do to me in the safety of my car? I don't know. Probably knock on my door and try to tell me about the tale of Jesus.
Deliver you the hand of God personally.
Exactly.
Do you feel enlightened now? I remember we used to have, back in Alhambra, we used to have, people, I guess, parishioners. They weren't really Mormon or your typical attire for Mormons.
Weekend warriors.
Weekend warriors, that's what they were, yeah. And they would come to our home many times. Well, at one point, we had this neighbor, very old dude. He didn't live in the apartment building, but he lived, like, around the street. He was kind of at the breaking point of maniacness, or just fucking crazy, and senile, where he would be talking to his tree as if it was like his mother. And again, he was always, sure, safe or whatever. So one day, we see the Weekend Warriors coming by, and they tried to knock on our door once. They were like, we're Catholic, we're happy, thank you, but no.
That's an oxymoron.
Exactly. And so, sure enough.
And wait. Jason, do you know what that means?
I don't care. I'm Catholic and I don't care.
So, I'm like, I was out there kind of like raking the leaves from the trees, and all I see is like, I wonder how he's doing. And sure enough, I see the Weekend Warriors. These two lovely young ladies come by. I was like,
See, that's how they get you. That's how they convert you.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, I wonder if he's having an episode. And sure enough, he's like, and I don't know. I had a gut feeling. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna stop raking these leaves. I'm gonna watch what's happening. He comes out, buck ass naked, with his dog, and his dog is chewing on a sausage. It's like this dog is tiny. It's like a little like schnitzel or those little hot dog dogs.
Yeah.
Dachshund.
Dachshund, chewing on a hot dog as well. And I'm like, that's a bit weird. This man full frontal scratching his balls. She's like, yeah, I can help you. The girl's just petrified. She's like, hi, and one of the other girl was not talking, just strike so hard to resist not looking down. And I'm there, I'm like, yes, fall into temptation. And she's like, the word of the Lord. And then she's like, oh Lord, the Lord is here. Oh Lord. He just starts like, yes, Jesus. And the girls are freaking out, slowly backing away. And he looks at his dog and he's like, did you hear that? The Lord is coming. And I was like, just chewing on the girl finally looks down, looks at the majesticness of this old man, and is like, well, have a nice day. He's like, oh, the Lord. And he just like slowly closes the door. I see these two young girls had their faith in God tested before them in the almightiness of the human body. And this girl, the poor girl, is like, oh my God. And the other one's like, eh?
See, while Bravo was raking leaves, they were dealing with bush.
Oh! That's a good one. Yep, props to Kevin. Kevin Garver, that was good. Clap, damn it. Nice. Got the best out of Jason that I could. Let's see. He's got like 3 minutes left.
Fuck.
I got a good one.
Go for it.
I don't got it.
All right, I'm gonna end this right now. And a question, I don't know if you answered it. Would you rather?
He's pointing toward me.
Yes. Would you rather? And I saw this on the internet. And for those you listening online, comment down below. Would you rather if your mother and your girlfriend's bodies were switched? You know what I'm talking about, Kevin?
Yeah.
All right? That your mother was in your girlfriend's body and your girlfriend was in your mother's body. Now, mind you, this isn't mine, but I read this online, and to this very day, I still can't answer the question. You had to make love to one of them to switch them back. Which one would you do?
Oh God.
See, the answer is obvious.
Yes. Which is?
Both.
And that's where we're going to end it right here, everybody. I'm Ryan Bravo.
Kevin.
I'm disgusted. Oh, man. And happy Thanksgiving when it's coming up. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
This has been Show Title Pending. We still don't know what to call it.